What's up, everyone? This is your host, Stefany Sweet.
And your co-host, Niadri.
And you are tuned in to the GrownupIsh Podcast. Welcome, 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 y'all. What's up?
What's up? How was your week? How was your week? How was your Valentine's weekend?
Oh, okay, because we haven't, we pre-recorded last week because we didn't want to be trying to rush and do this.
Yeah.
And so we pre-recorded, and so this is the first time I've seen her since the week before Valentine's Day, right? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. We chatted here and there via text and stuff, but we didn't see each other. My Valentine's Day was actually pretty cute.
Yay!
It was cute. Yeah. So the hubby took me out to dinner. He was so sweet. We went to a nice little restaurant out here it was his first time, but I had already been there, but it was cute. And we did a wine tasting.
Aww.
It was nice. Yeah. It was dope. And then, but we did that during the week because we wanted to avoid people. And then on the weekend, I did a little special picnic dinner here.
Oh,
yeah, it was
I
so
love
cute. It was candlelit.
Yes, you're the second person I know that did a little picnic at home.
Yeah,
and it turned out really, really nice.
Yeah,
see, it was about to go. We're learning simplicity is enough. It's just right.
That's it. I brought drinks for him. I ordered in because I didn't feel like cooking. I was let me just make sure the food is gonna be banging food. Okay. I laid out a nice table, a blanket. I had pillows. I did basically what I suggested.
What you talked about, you did it. You brought it to life.
Exactly.
You took your own advice.
I took my own advice, and I did a whole little picnic thing in the living room floor. It was cute, and I had a small table. It was nice. I had candles everywhere. He thought it was super special and cute. It was nice. Yeah. That was my Valentine's. It was nice.
I'm glad somebody's Valentine's went as planned. Cause
yours
didn't? No.
What? Why?
No.
Shame.
No. It'd be like that. Yeah, mine did not go as planned. He had basically a 24-hour stomach virus.
Oh no.
Yeah, no, he was sick. So it just did not go. It was very disappointing. I'm just gonna leave it at that.
That sucks.
I'm just leaving it at that. Exactly.
For Valentine's. Shame.
Exactly. So no, that did not go as planned at all. I mean, the place I went to eat though, it was delicious. The restaurant was bomb. I would definitely go back.
So you went out to eat, but then he ended up having a virus.
He was sick before that.
Oh God.
Yeah, no, he was sick the whole time.
You didn't even.
He really barely
ate anything.
Yeah,
oh no.
Girl, it was bad.
But at least there was effort.
There was effort. There was definitely effort. There was effort. I'm gonna say that there was effort.
But it wasn't what you obviously
no,
a
it wasn't
good
what
vibe,
I envisioned.
Talking, good conversation.
No, he was visibly not well. So there was effort, which I did appreciate. Yeah, and I gave gratitude for.
Yeah. But it's okay. You can make it up. This, one of those things is people say Valentine's, and there's a lot of people don't even celebrate Valentine's Day, and you don't have to do it. For us, we take part in the sense of this is a moment to acknowledge our love, so we do that. We don't do too much gift exchanging, too much like that. I literally bought him a bear and some candy just to be cute, but honestly, love is shown every other day.
There's other
during during the everyday norms, and that's when you need to show up and show out and make sure that you demonstrate to your significant other that you care or you love them or you appreciate them. All of that, right? So it doesn't necessarily need to be on this one particular day.
Exactly. So that's why I was I appreciate that he, he still make the effort to come, even though he wasn't feeling well, and he did bring flowers, which I love flowers. Yeah. So I appreciated those little things. But yeah, making
shout out to him.
Making it
at least he tried, even though he wasn't feeling good. It just sucks that it wasn't the night you wanted it to be.
Yeah.
There are many others to be continued.
Hopefully. Ideally. Which though it leads me to, because I've been thinking into today's topic, literally leads me right into it. It's being single or dating, in the world of dating, because we talk a lot about just relationships, as in marriages or couples, but dating and trying to get into that, where is this going, or not even the where is this going, like when do you, what am I looking for the words? Like, how do you know if you're giving up on something too soon, or if you're just giving up on it, or if you've seen those red flags, or not even if they're completely red flags, but you're getting energy that's telling you this isn't working, and you need to go ahead and let it be done. Like, that's what I wanted to get into today, because this has been something that has come up for me in the past. It's a feeling that I've come across as I've been dating more recently. And it's like, okay, am I like just throwing in the towel because I'm just throwing in the towel? And I just don't want to deal with the feelings that come with dating, because dating, you're going to have those feelings of being uncomfortable. You're going to have those thoughts of, am I doing normal? Too much? Yeah.
It's like, growing pains.
Or, exactly, growing pains. Or is it like, no, sis, you're definitely at that point now where you are definitely doing too much, or it's just not working and you just need to let it go. So that's what I wanted to get into
Let me get into my therapist mode, guys. Well, I mean, I think that you definitely need to take heed to the feelings that you are experiencing, right?
Yes.
Don't discount them.
Yes.
But at the same time, I know when, there even for myself, moments where I'm overthinking things, or I'm being extra, and I'm not giving it the real try the real go, right?
Exactly.
That you need to give in a relationship. And then there are times where, like, real talk, it's a red flag, and you're just trying to come up with excuses as to why you don't want to give up because you think this person is dope or cool or whatever, right? So my question to you is, you're saying that's what you're asking yourself right now. You're at this crossroad where, okay, when are you overthinking it? Where you want to give up, or are you
overthink everything,
or are these red flags? If you're saying that you're seeing red flags, then they're red flags, sis. What are these red flags?
Okay, well, let's get into it. So it's been like, okay, I know me. I feel like I might be overdoing my part. So we're dating, right? And there's been instances where I feel like, okay, maybe I'm doing more of the reaching out than he's doing.
Yeah, putting forth the effort.
I'm putting forth more effort than what he's doing, where initially it was a mutual thing, a mutual give and take of effort and energy. It's starting to feel like, or there's been times where it feels like I'm giving more effort. So, for example, okay, things did not go well last weekend. And ideally, it's like, okay, things didn't go well. I had these great plans, and you're sick. And there's nothing that I can do or you can do to control. You're sick. You're sick.
Right.
But it's been a week.
After the fact.
Where's the effort to show? Because words are great, but where's the effort to show me that, oh my gosh, I'm sorry, I'm going to make it up? Because now it's been a whole 7 days, and there's been no effort. If anything, there's been a lack thereof of effort to show me, hey, I do appreciate your time, and I want to work on that or show you.
So you're feeling like there's a shift in energy.
Yes, there's a shift in energy. And this, for me, is the second time I felt a shift in energy. There was a shift in energy maybe like a month or so ago, and then things are better, and then there's a shift in energy again. So now I'm like, we're at this crossroad again where there's a shift in energy. So at this point, am I now just ignoring this, or is this becoming a repeated behavior that needs to be acknowledged and then move forward as far as like
when you guys hang out? Like, is it good energy when you hang out? Is this more of like I'm tired at the moment type thing because you haven't seen each other? Because like sometimes we say absence makes the heart grow fonder, but at the same time, if a person is kind of like the type to get lackadaisic and get complacent in things, distance may not be what you need. You need to constantly have that presence together, right? To continue to build, because like that, they just won't.
Exactly.
But it has to be on both sides. Like that effort has to come from both sides. So you also feel like, oh, I'm not just the one always reaching out. I'm not just the one always trying to make the connection. Like, oh, let's meet, let's hang out, let's do this. It has to come from that other individual too. So if I don't know. I'm like, if you're not doing that for me, you're not seeking me out, you're not putting that energy towards coming to like check up and see where I'm at, then what are we doing?
Exactly.
Like,
so that's where I'm at now, because then,
are you just like not into me? Because that's how I would think.
That's how I'm perceiving it. And that's the thing, is like, okay, I don't want to be this person that's overthinking it, or not even just overthinking it, but like that's how I feel at this moment. Like, okay, it's been a whole week.
And then you don't want to always be the one to come and like keep checking and checking.
Yeah, like, because I'm at this place now with dating where it's like you said, if you're really not pouring into me, you're not giving me the same energy that I have given you, then at this point
match my energy.
Yeah, match my energy. You're telling me through your actions, you're telling me through your energy that this is really not that.
Right.
So let me go ahead and go about my business. Like, it's it's no harm, no foul. Like, I'm good either way. I won't have no like.
Can I just say, this is why when I was out dating, I didn't like stop dating other people until we decided that we were 100% exclusive boyfriend girlfriend, like we are together. This is why I always kept my options open, and if for whatever reason I didn't have, I wasn't talking to somebody else, it's just like by happenstance, so I just wasn't feeling it. But like, I would still be out in the, in the interwebs.
Yeah, I mean,
and if somebody reached out, I'd reach back, okay? And I would not I wouldn't put all my eggs in one basket until I felt like, okay, there was definite effort. You're consistent. You're consistent.
Consistency is key. Consistency is key, and that's the thing. And I guess it's like, I know what action I want to take, but I do feel like this is a discussion that needs to be had.
Exactly.
At this platform, because I'm pretty sure there are other women out there and possibly even men, but we get into this feeling where it's like, okay, I don't want to be the person that gives up, because I've had people say, oh, you just gave up, you didn't even try. And it's like, yo, yes, I did. Like, don't try to guilt trip me either, or don't even try to, like, I don't want to guilt trip myself either. Because it's so easy. Society, it's so easy. You see so many posts and memes that are like, oh, sis, mixed signals is an answer. It's a no. Or, sis, if you're not getting this, then it's not serving you. Or you need to let it go. Keep it moving. But keeping it moving is easier said than done. It really is. And that's the thing. It's like, it's so easier said than done. Nobody wants to waste their time. I don't want to waste my time by any means. But at the same time, I don't want to just be like, well, this one situation didn't go well.
Yeah, I'm on to the next, and be so quick to move on. Yeah.
Or, and I'm very like picky about dating. Like, there's guys that hit me up all the time, not to be cocky or anything, but like, I'm real selective about who I give my time to. So it's like, for me, I'm more of a monogamous dater, just naturally. That's just how I am. But it's like,
monogamous dater. You like give your energy to one person at a time. I do give my
energy to one person at a time.
At a time.
Like, that's just how I am.
And that's nice. That's good.
Yeah, and it's fine.
Nothing wrong with that.
I'm cool with.
That's how you flow.
I want to be. I want to.
You want to be booed up.
I aspire to be booed up.
Right.
So I am. I'm trying to go on
dates.
These double dates, man. I'm trying to be out here. I be missing out on all the vacations. My best friend, like her and her dude, like they are like all over the world, booed up, tripping and stuff. They be going on little couple dates with other couples, couple trips and stuff. I'm like, I want to go too.
We want.
I'm about to just rent a boo. Like, hey, you want to go on this trip with me? Like, I'm trying to go. Like, you want to go? Something got to shake, okay?
Right.
But so like, that's where I have those conflicts with myself, like inner turmoil, where it's like, am I tripping, or do I just need to fall back and let it go? And I'm at a place now where it's like, yo, I think like you need to fall back and let it go, and let him put in that effort. And also then communicate too, because it's easy to say I ain't heard from you, but it's like, okay, you haven't heard from me because yes, you gotta put it out there. This to you, how I have been feeling, and this is why, because this is where we're at. And at that point, it can either be received and actions will change, or it's received and it's, hey, you're right.
I'm not there. I'm not feeling it. Yeah.
I'm not there. I thought that's.
And it's all about that conversation. It's all about just being adults and being just like truthful and say, hey, what are you looking for right now? And we talked about, touching briefly. We had a little quick touching basis and, checking up and seeing what the temperature's feeling like, right, within the relationship. And that's a necessary thing to do, right? You don't want to always keep just doing that all the time, but from time to time when you see things shifting or you sense a change, that's when it's like, okay, it's time to just do a little like, hey, like, how are you feeling about this? Yes. Where do you think we are at, or where is it going? Like, what's the energy that you're feeling from all of this? And it's okay, like, whatever. Guys, I always say this: you have the power to make a relationship be whatever you want it to be.
Facts.
You know what I mean? Like, if it's an open relationship that you want, or you don't want to be locked down, or you don't want to settle, or you do want to settle and you want to be, have like one single person that you are dating, be it dating or be it a relationship, if it blossoms into that, like, you can set your terms. And at the end of the day, that person can meet you where you're at, or they can step. It's just as simple as that, But when you do that, you just have to be prepared for the consequences of what is going to take place. Like, what's how the relationships, because we could say, okay, I feel bad energy and I'm going to just put it out there. And if he's not going to reciprocate, I'm going to bounce. But then you'll be miserable as hell after and you're, disaster.
That's the thing.
And it's like, or, like vice versa, if it's a guy, then they catch your feelings, they checking up, like, where you at, what you doing, blah, blah, blah. And it's like, no, you just got to be prepared.
You got to be ready for it, because that's the thing.
Whatever.
Like, that's the thing. You got to be ready for the fact that it could go either way. It can go where you may want it to go, which would be it continues down the path of a relationship or whatever that may be. Or it goes where, you know what? I know we were just, heading this way, but it's not working anymore, so we're going to have to let it go. Which I'm at a place where I'm good. Like, I can handle it going either which way, because for me, but like, from my last relationship, there are certain things that I'm just not going to do. Like, if I feel like I'm constantly having to prove myself to you, or I'm constantly being the one reaching out, I'm done. I'm not doing that at all. Like, I'm just, that for me is like I'm good, because I did that in the previous relationship. We're constantly trying to like show like, hey, I can be here, I can be here, but you're not here for me.
I can be a support system, and I can
like, you're not here for me,
you, and
so not doing that again. So that's where I'm at with it, is trying to be sure that I'm not overthinking it. And like, I feel like there's other women, like, if you're out there and that you're in that same position where you're trying to figure out, am I overthinking the situation, or am I seeing a pattern? Because I also feel like people will only treat you how you allow them to treat you.
100%.
So in this case, if I keep allowing him to give me this weird energy, or pull back or fall back or do whatever he's doing, he's going to keep doing it. So it has to be nipped in the bud, and you have to be firm on your decision, whatever decision you make. And I'm speaking for myself, but also to anybody that's listening.
Right.
You have to be firm with the decision that you make. Like, if it's like, yo, I'm not going to keep dealing with this. Like, I'm not going to keep allowing you to make me overthink or make me be in a place where I don't know what's going on, or I can't read you. Then stand by that.
So, after I broke up with my previous long-term relationship, I went on this like dating spree, right? I call it a dating spree.
I want to go on a dating spree. I don't know how to do that.
It was lit, but it took a toll. After a while, it took a toll, and I, for the same reasons, like, I wanted to be in a committed relationship where I can put my energy towards one person. We ain't getting younger out here. Eventually I wanted to start to build something, right? So building something that is going to be solid with somebody, you need to dedicate time to one single individual, right? Okay. So then I had to rethink things like, okay, I'm having fun out here, but I really just need to focus on myself, heal, and then know exactly what it is that I want moving forward. Exactly. Right? And then getting into like dating with purpose. Mm-hmm. So I figured out specifically what I already knew what I didn't want. Mm-hmm. For sure, right? We pretty much be knowing what we don't want.
Yeah, you know what you don't want.
And we also I needed to visualize and see what it is that I do want in my long life partner, right? Yes. And when I did that though, I decided to only give energy to individuals that were going to match my energy. So at any point that I felt like what you're experiencing mm-hmm. right now, the pullback and whatever, and you know how like they say like the rubber band, when you pull away, they pull towards you, the rubber band effect. Yeah. So, so if I felt like I was constantly drawing in, mm-hmm. then the person, there's no resistance there. Like think of holding a rubber band like to your two fingers, right? And putting resistance, right? The rubber band is taut. For those who can't really see what I'm doing, I don't have a rubber band right now, but you can envision it. So the rubber band is taut. So if I'm putting my finger towards my other finger, the rubber band will not be taut, and so there's no resistance there. There's no pressure. There's nothing. But if I slightly pull away, there's resistance, right? There's some pressure, and that person can either follow suit to keep, not to burst the rubber band, or they can pull apart and then it's going to pop. Right. It's going to pop. Exactly. So it was just like match my energy. Yeah. Match my efforts, match my energies. Actions speak louder than words.
True.
And the signs are there. So when you say red flags, or like listen to your inner voice and don't like discount them and be like, oh yeah. At the same time, I say that because there are people that, yes, for sure, we do overthink. But logically, when you're thinking logically, like, okay, yeah, I'm doing all that I can. I've put forth real and true effort. If you can say that, then you're not giving up easily.
Yeah, exactly.
You're realizing that your efforts are not being matched.
They're not.
And that's all that there is.
And I also feel like you just said, with that analogy, is also that I do truly believe that things are supposed to have a natural flow.
Yeah.
They're supposed to have a natural flow. There should not feel like there's any pressure behind it. So now when I'm placed in a position where I feel like I'm applying pressure to you, we have a problem.
Yeah.
Because I shouldn't even have to go now it's like, do I have to call and say, hey, we need to talk? No,
right.
I don't want to have to do that. Right. I don't even want to have to go there, because ideally, y'all know, you know when your energy.
Y'all be knowing.
You know when you falling back. You know when you're doing what you're doing. So why do I even have to then bring this to you?
And that's why people hesitate on even having the conversation, right?
Because know.
Why even bother, bro? Like, you're just not willing to tell me, but I see all the signs, right?
That's it.
There are instances, though, that things can be misconstrued. And that's why I still say, have that conversation that, hey, this is what I am sensing. Oh, yeah. And it's not like, oh, let's have a talk. It's like, hey, this is just
no, if it comes up, like if it's presented, because now I'm in a place where it's like, okay, I have at this point kind of I don't want to say checked out, but I'm chilling. I'm busy. I have busy life naturally. Right. So it's like, it's an effort.
We be all over the place.
We be all over the place. I'll be rolling. Child. Right. So it's like, for me to put in that effort to even send a text message or a call is like, that's effort, that's energy, that's I thought about you, and I wanted to let you know I'm thinking about you. So if you can't even reciprocate that,
okay. Because we're, like she said, we're all busy.
We're all busy.
You're not the only busy person. Yes. And, you have to put forth effort for the things that you want. So that whole, when I say pressure, I'm not saying light a fire under them and block, keep having talks. I'm talking about a natural, like you said, a natural flow of things. If you're sensing this, they can't be that oblivious to life that they themselves are not going to see what is happening, what is transpiring.
And then at the same time, I feel like, okay, speaking to the men, if you are in a situation, because sometimes men, you guys are just bad communicators sometimes.
Yeah.
Like you are. Yeah. But don't think that because you have gone into this hole that you can't get yourself out of it. Because I think that's sometimes what causes issues as well, is that, okay, let's just say, and I'm not trying to make up an excuse for him, but let's just say he had a busy week this week. Okay, he got overwhelmed. Mm-hmm. But you still do need to, if this is something that you really want, mm-hmm. you need to then put in some effort.
Like, as man, soon as you know, it was Valentine's week. Now. Like, you made plans originally, right? Originally, you made plans. Like, you can't be that dense, bro. Like, that's not it.
That ain't it. That's not it. Like, where's the follow up? Where's the follow through? Because at that point, don't get mad or don't try to guilt trip her or me when she responds accordingly based on your actions. And then, again, going back to what I said, like, ladies, just stand firm in the decision that you make and trust the process too. Trusting the process, because that's the part that I'm struggling with the most right now, is because you do ideally, like, you like the guy, you're vibing with the guy, things are going well, you know, you can see the potential of where it could go and where it could be, but it's like, do you continue to just try to hold on to that, or do you just like, I'm going to trust that the universe is going to
work it out. Let's go into classy, ratchet, or real, right? And I'm gonna just be really real with y'all. So there has been some. I'm not gonna speak on one particular incident, but I'm just gonna speak on Stefany, right? So there have been times where I haven't been as mature as I preach people to be or say people should be. And there were and I had to grow into this, God is working on me, guys. But I've been that person who's just kind of like, you know what, I'm having fun, I'm entertaining it, and to start, and after a while I'm just like meh. And if they're like, oh, so interested in me, and I'll just be like falling back, and I wouldn't really even have the conversation, I wouldn't address it, I would just hope that the person would just like catch the vibe, understand what's going on, and then move on with life and leave me the hell alone. That's not very good, right? That's
not leave me the hell alone.
Leave me the hell alone. Like, I would be so like hesitant on having the conversation. I would, because I just did not want to make anybody feel bad. I really didn't. And I would just avoid it. I would just avoid the conversation. And it's not that like, I mean, I guess I could have, if the person like approached me, I would eventually, if they head on like addressed it with me, I'd be like, you know what, honestly, I think we should just fall back, and you know what I mean, I really enjoy your company, but let's just keep it friendly and keep it moving, right? But if they don't say anything, I'll just like slowly do that fade out, bro. Like, just smoke, like, right, and just slowly fade to black, like just fade to black. And that's not very healthy. That wasn't healthy. That wasn't wise. Like, Shoot, in the beginning, if I'm really being real, like with my husband, at first we started. He's gonna be like,
for real. So how you gonna be me?
If you ask him, he says that he's been chasing me for like 20 years, which obviously is an exaggeration. And then it started. I've been chasing you for a year. I've been chasing you for 2 years, and the number just keeps like growing. In the beginning, when he tells the story of how we started dating, he's gonna say, depending on who you are, he's gonna add a year to that number. He just keeps adding a year. Every time he just tells the story, he keeps adding. I was chasing her for 5 years. Dude, no. That's not even true. But like, we went through, in the beginning, like we started dating, and I was dating other suitors. He was aware, okay? And like, it was just like, you know what? I wasn't even in the right headspace. I was just coming off of like that long-term relationship that didn't work out. And I was not in the right headspace to be in a committed relationship. But let me tell you, he had been Team Steph since day one.
Love it.
Right? He had been Team Steph since day one. But I was just over here like running amok, y'all. Just running amok. Okay? And, you know, we went out, we would hang out, we had great conversation, but I just did not want to commit to anything at that time, and I was not in the right headspace. And so he was just like, I'm not playing with you. Bye. You know, okay. He was not here with the shits. And right. I don't know what you think this is. And I was just like, okay, bye. Because I wasn't even in the right headspace. And it's just like, we were friendly and it was fine. So I'd like bump into him and I'd just be like, oh gosh, you know. But still always thought he was cute, and you know, the energy was just there, but I just did not want to. I knew what he wanted and I didn't want that at the time. So fast forward to where I went through my process, my healing, you know, I was in a good headspace. I knew exactly what I want, and I wanted to match the energy. Like I put forth the energy, and if you were matching my energy, we would continue on that road, right, of growth and exploration. And that's really how it happened. It was just like a natural development on the second round, right? Mm-hmm. So when you say you're putting forth the effort and the person is not matching it, just take that for what it is. If the conversation needs to be had, sure. If the conversation doesn't need to be had, you make that determination based off of who you feel like you're dealing with, right? If they're deserving of that, or if you want them to continue to be a friend, you know, you don't want it to end like on a negative term, like, you know, because you might see them again, or you might you don't have a problem with them. It is what it is. It didn't work out.
That's what it is.
Then that conversation might be necessary. But I was like a hot mess out here, y'all, and I would not have those conversations. And I definitely ghosted people.
Oh yeah,
I definitely just faded to black.
I was saying that's mine. Like, so last year, the beginning of last year, I was dating. I was actually like on dating sites. Right now, I'm not on anything, and I don't even foresee myself getting back on dating sites because I don't have the energy no more.
Really,
I don't got it in me. I don't.
People I love dating sites. I'm
not getting on more dating sites because I just don't want to. I just don't. I'm at a place right now. I'm in this weird cross where, like, if things don't work out with me and this guy, I ain't gonna say I'm gonna be in these streets, but I'm just gonna be in these streets. Like, I ain't really looking for nothing. Like, I just want to have fun. I want to chill. I want to kick with my homegirls and do hood rat stuff with my friends.
I'm already planning on us.
Oh, we doing
being out here.
We're doing.
I mean, safely. COVID
but
safe. Like
that's where I'm at because I am in such a content place, and I've been working so hard, like just on other stuff where it's like I'm ready to just let my hair down.
And we're about to finish. We're about to get to a good space.
So I just want to let my hair down. So I'm at a place now where I'm just like I'm cool on a dating, like, and that's the thing. Like, I do like him. Don't get me wrong, but I'm cool on it either way. Like it's really no pressure. So last year when I was actually dating and like caught myself trying to find somebody, I was dating a guy, and it was just kind of similar to what you said. Like I was trying to feel him, and that's why I'm like, this is so disappointing because this guy is like the first guy that I met in a long time that I really like. Like I don't be liking people. Y'all just don't be doing it for me. I just don't be liking people. I'm like, is it me? Am I traumatized? Do I have trauma?
You might be picky.
I'm being picky. I just don't be meeting people that I like. Like, they don't catch my attention. So that's what.
So when you find somebody, it's
I find somebody, it's like, wow. Okay, so the dude I was talking to last year, I was trying. Like, this is the beginning of the year, like January, and I'm just trying like to make it work. I'm like, oh, he's nice. He seems to have it together, but something just wasn't clicking for me. Mm-hmm. Like, he was giving all the energy, and I was reciprocating it, but I'm just like, And so he picked up on it. He picked it up. And he was just like, we good? And I was like, yeah, but you're kind of putting it on heavy, and I'm not ready for that. Like,
it's a lot.
I told you, I'm just trying to get to know you right now.
Yeah, it's a lot.
It's a lot. So I did have that. And then, of course, you know, he was done. He was done with me. And I was okay with that because it was like, that's what comes with that. I told you the truth. Like, you was doing too much. And I tried to tell you was doing too much. And you just kept doing too much. So now we're not talking anymore.
So where is he?
I don't know.
Maybe, like... No?
Mm-mm.
Oh, okay.
No. That was the second time in the past 2 years that this happened to me. Because I had another guy... Maybe I am the problem.
Yeah, maybe.
I had another guy, he was like putting it on heavy too, but he was like, I kept telling him,
why is that?
Chill, like chill. Why do I want the guys that just be like,
That's exactly what I was about to say. Why is that we as women are so like quick to fall back when the guy is consistent, present, willing, able, right? And
because
then the ones that are
crazy too.
No. Some of them we want this, just like they want the challenge, we want the challenge. Like,
I want a slight challenge because initially it don't start off that way. Like I said, initially the energy was being reciprocated back and forth.
That nice guys finish last thing. It's like,
it is disappointing. I do know some other guys that are really nice too, but they just don't be lining up.
You don't like
them.
No, I do
like them. I do. There are other guys I like that I do like, but they're just, some of them are here. Some of them they don't live in Florida.
Yeah, and that long distance relationship is not. Yeah, I'm not moving
a joke from Florida. So to you fantastic, phenomenal men in Wisconsin, it's sad for it. Like, I'm not leaving. It's cold up there. Y'all up there freezing right now, and I'm just like, it's a little fall.
Right. We're all right. We're good here.
I'm not moving. That's the one thing for me that's been a deal breaker, because I've met some phenomenal, hardworking, nice income, no kids, men
doing it.
And it's just not lining up. So therefore I'm like, okay, I'm getting closer though. I'm getting closer. I just need somebody who's for me. Like you said, he was Team Steph.
Yeah.
I just need you to be Team Nia in the corner cheering me on. And I'm just gonna have to just, again, be a little bit more open. Because as you talked about your husband, there is definitely a guy that has come to mind that be Team Nia all day.
See, you
and
just
then
gotta give him like, bye.
You play too much. Stop bothering me. Go home, Roger.
Oh no! And you're over here dismissing.
Like, all right, I'm gonna be back though.
You over here dismissing your blessing. Look at you. We gotta give chances.
If nothing else, y'all gonna enjoy watching this disaster of a love life of mine over the next forever.
However long. No, it's not gonna be. You're gonna find somebody. But essentially, we have to be able to be willing to give tries to people that we otherwise wouldn't think would be a good fit. And I'm doing air quotes when I say a good fit. Yeah, like we have to date. Have you ever tried dating outside of your like?
Oh, that's why I was gonna pick a post today. I was literally about to post on Instagram. Like, all I gotta say is this: when y'all see me out here with a white guy, mind y'all business.
It's Black History Month. Okay, we're gonna stick with that at least throughout the month.
March. If you see me with the oppressor, mind y'all business.
Not the oppressor.
Because I tried with y'all.
Oh gosh. No, there are plenty of beautiful black men. Not to say that
there are some amazing black men.
There's some amazing white men too. Like,
I'm not trying to throw no shade. I'm just saying, if y'all see me out here with a Ricardo, because I might go Hispanic, or if
you're gonna just be testing these waters.
With I can't think of a super Richard or Ricardo. You don't know. I don't know which way I'm gonna go. Bill. Just know I tried with y'all. I tried.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
No, I think that dating outside of your comfort level. Have you ever dated outside of your race?
Not seriously.
Just on a date?
Like not in my adult life. When I was younger, yes. But not as an adult.
We might have a March challenge for Nia. Picky. But would you consider it?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay, you're not opposed to. So love can come to you.
I'm so picky.
No, but what I'm saying is love can come to you.
He got to be a little bit hood, but a little bit classy. He got
just the right balance.
The right balance of both. Because
he needs to know what we're talking about, but not come out of
I don't want you to try to be down. I just need you to be able to kind of
be aware and understand the culture.
Exactly.
That's right.
We're gonna start a dating show on the side. Cause I don't know what do I be doing?
Wait, what's this show? The Bachelor? Right now with the black guy?
Yeah. Right.
We're gonna have her on. That might be a nice challenge to kind of put together for you for March, since you're the single one, and then I can just
be in the background. I like this one.
This one checks off all the boxes.
gonna get back on the dating apps, maybe.
See, that's what I'm saying. We can swipe. I can help you swipe. I used to be a swiper.
I used to be a swiper. Past time. Yeah.
No, so seriously.
Yes. I know that fallback energy, which is why I can recognize it. And I guess in conclusion, ladies, stick to your gut.
Right.
Stick to your gut.
Right. Just know. I
need to have this talk though. This was the come to Stefany moment. Like, we're going to talk this out.
Yeah. And
I'm being vulnerable because I'm going to share with the podcast. I mean, he could very well hear this and listen to it, but it is what it is.
Yes, he very well could. Absolutely.
We here now.
We are here. We're here. And it is what it is.
It is what it is.
I mean, it's not like it's not anything that you wouldn't say to the person.
That's what I'm saying.
So at the end of the day, and it wasn't anything disrespectful.
No, it's not. Like that. Great guy. Phenomenal guy. I mean, a lot great guy. I've met some really great guys over this past. I've been single for what? 2, 3 years now? 2, 3? It's been 3 years.
Ooh. 3 years.
I've been single for 3 years.
Yeah, I never really you know how people be like, oh, you know how people be like, oh my God, I've been single and it's like so awful. I never I never felt like that about being single or being in a relationship.
That's what we got to do after the breakup. Like, I'm single, what do I do? Because I got y'all, girl, don't worry.
Right.
I'll be living my best single life.
She will be out here and giving y'all the full
chilling.
Having fun.
Solo.
Yeah, in conclusion, definitely, guys, know what it is that you want. Make sure that you are able to, hey, stick to your guns. Like, if you know what you want and you know what you don't want, don't compromise. Like, at the end of the day, stick to it. Focus on that, and the right person will come along.
Yeah, trust
your gut.
Yeah,
and don't be like the old me. Have these conversations.
Yeah,
when you're not feeling a person, don't waste time. Don't waste the other person's time. Because that was, once I kind of got over that. That was my thing, is the wasting of the time part. I didn't want to be wasting anybody, not even anybody else's time. I didn't want to waste my time. Why am I sitting around here playing pretend for you when I could just easily just say, hey, it's not working, and then move on, and then be having a good old time with whomever it is that I need to be having that good time with.
That's it.
Right?
I agree.
Pour into the things, the people, the places that you feel will help you feel good.
Mm-hmm. And pour into you. That's key right there, because that's it.
That's it. All right, that was a good one. It's a good episode. We're going to keep it real short today, guys.
I made growth to y'all.
Right. Yes, and you came to your conclusion and your realization, and we didn't even have to.
It's going to be a hot girl summer.
We didn't even have to go to a therapist. Just come to the GrownupIsh Podcast. We got you.
Thank you all so much better.
You're welcome. I'm going to send you my bill. All right, go ahead and give your handles, boo.
All right, you guys. I can't stop laughing. We play so much. You guys know where to find me on all social media at Nia, that's NIA_AUDRI.
Yes, and the GrownupIsh Podcast on IG, the GrownupIsh on Twitter, the GrownupIsh Pod is the website. Go ahead and subscribe, send us. I didn't read any of the mail, but we are starting to get mail, guys. So thank you to those that did send in some of your stories and whatnot. And I'm not doing another post on IG to remind people to start sending that in, but we did get some mail, and I'll read it on the next episode. We're cutting this one short because we do have to go. Sorry in advance, but we love y'all, and we will see you guys next week. Bye.
I had a growth. Also,